Hello everyone, welcome back to the Pearl Atelier. What jewelry is appropriate to wear to the office or to the corporate world? With having decades of experience working in the corporate arena, reporting to some of my country's top tycoons with very high profiles, I'm really glad to be able to share with you a few tips on how you can look professional, because as they say, if you want to climb the corporate ladder, make sure that you are dressed for success. So starting with the first outfit that I'm wearing, as usual, when you are working in the corporate arena, the safest bet is to always opt for corporate colors such as black, gray, browns. I know it sounds really boring, but stay with me till the end of the video and I'll show you how you can make it look really sophisticated, so that when you go to work, you're not only well known in your field of expertise, but you also come across as being very well groomed, well polished. Because let's be truthful, nowadays everything is so competitive. What is going to make you stand out from the rest is how you present yourself. The whole packaging, the whole outlook is really important. I've seen so many times when I ask my CEO bosses, how is that this person has been passed over for a promotion, when that person is clearly an expert in his field, and their answer is, can you imagine bringing him or her along for a corporate event, because they don't represent the company's image. So this is where a lot of people think that, oh okay, they'll just educate their children. So what a lot of people don't know is that if you really want to climb the corporate ladder and go places, you really need to be dressed for success. Most of all, especially if you're working for a very high profile boss, the type of people that you're meeting are really the highest circles in terms of royalty, in terms of politics, in terms of the corporate arena. So you want to come across as looking very professional and polished. You don't want to be unprepared. There were a few times during my career that I was not feeling well and I just wore something that is like very comfortable, and those days are the ones that the most important VIP shows up at your office, and you hope that the ground would just open up and swallow you whole. So I learned my lesson, and no matter what, every single day I'm prepared, and I feel so much more confident when I'm dressed for the day. And most important of all, accessories. Jewelry plays such a key and important role to make you stand out and make you look very finished, very polished. So that is what is going to differentiate you from the rookies that join the company as executives. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can look very luxe without breaking the bank, starting with the first look, which is this black dress. The trend nowadays is moving towards longer hemlines, and you look actually much more longer and leaner and much more sophisticated. I still have a little bit of sleeve on the dress, so for those of you who are very conscious of your arms, this is a great design. And then it's got the V neckline. So before I start with the accessories, you need to get the basics right. When I mention about basics, hair has to be clean, hair has to be very neat. For me, when I'm working, I really do not like hair falling all over my place. So I have quite a collection of hairbands to keep it in place. I always get my hair freshly washed and I blow it myself every single day, even if I have to wake up an hour earlier. I've seen some executives who come to work with their hair so oily that it's plastered to their scalp. It really is very disgusting and really unpresentable. I've always learned how to do it myself because it's cost saving. And also makeup, you need to have a little bit of makeup on. For me, I don't really like heavy makeup, and definitely for the office, your makeup has to be very subtle, has to be very classy. you are not going to work in a nightclub. If you don't like heavy makeup, you can just put a little bit of powder, a little bit of lipstick, and a little bit of eyeshadow so that you look at least presentable and polished. Because don't forget, ladies, people are paying you a salary for you to come to work. The least you can do is to appear presentable. Especially with the pandemic, a lot of us are working from home. I understand that some of us are still going to the office on a part-time basis, and you still need to keep an air of professionalism about you. So with the first outfit, you can see that I'm wearing a black ensemble, and I've cinched it in with a black belt. This is actually a little bit loose on me, but I would rather have it sitting loosely and comfortably rather than cinch it in too much and then you have a tummy bulge. I have taken out for this outfit a very simple pearl set which comes with a pair of earrings as well as a small pendant. So the earrings and the pendant features a South Sea pearl as well as a very small smoky quartz. So you have that pop of color that coordinates with your outfit with the smoky quartz that is black in color, and I've also matched it together with my smoky quartz bracelet. Truthfully speaking, I have not been wearing watches for quite some time. I don't like a mechanical device ticking away. This vein is attached to your heart. I find that after years of not wearing a watch, I actually feel so much more calm and peaceful. And because I'm thinking that you are always glancing at your handphone most of the time to check for messages, at the same time you can also check on the time. So this is where you can see that because it's a v-neck, so it's opening up the neckline, and that is exactly why I've chosen to wear this necklace. Remember, ladies, when you're going to work in the corporate arena, unless you are in the retail line, I would stay away from wearing dangly earrings, except when you have dainty dangly earrings like the ones that I have on. Please don't wear something flowery such as this. You can reserve the more flamboyant pieces for when you're going out shopping with your friends. After all, you don't see your male colleagues coming around the office with a floral shirt. They usually are wearing the Oxford blue with a necktie around the neck. I always say to everyone, and I've repeated it 100 times, if you see your male colleague every single day reaching out for a necktie and tying it around your neck the whole day for most of their working life, you as ladies certainly can reach out, exercise your arms a little bit, and pick out either a pair of earrings, a pendant, or a bracelet before you head out for work. Keep it very simple and elegant. Simplicity is key. The more simple it is when you're working, the more you come across as being very polished and professional. Keep the necklines to a presentable length, so keep it modest and keep it classy, ladies. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My channel is very small, so every single subscription would definitely help me. And also, please stay with me till the end of the video because I'm going to be showcasing a few other looks. I find it very amusing that so many YouTubers claim to know what to wear to the corporate arena when they've never worked in it at all. So how can you ever possibly come to know what people are wearing in the corporate arena? Get real and listen to people who have really worked in the corporate arena. So let's get on with the next look. So for this next one, you can see that it is a high neck, and it's got some gold buttons at the side and gold buttons at the cuffs. Because it's already a high neck, I have kept my hair away from my face into a ponytail, because you already have a high neck, so it's covering your neck. And then if you have got that voluminous mane of hair around your face, you will look like as if you don't have any neck whatsoever. So I'm matching it together with a draped black skirt. So again, it's playing with the longer hem which is what is in line with the season. So this ensemble again is very sophisticated. It's in the quintessential black and white, which is a corporate staple. So I'm always a fan of layering. It's safer to layer clothes on so that when you feel warm you can just remove your jacket, and when you feel cold you can just put on your jacket. So for this one, I'm keeping the accessories really simple because it's got the gold buttons on the neckline as well as the cuffs. I'm keeping with the whole theme. My hairband is also with gold chain on it, and I've just taken out my very simple gold stud. So this gold stud is a costume jewelry. If I'm not mistaken, it's either Ankline or Trifari. I've not worn it for decades, so for the purpose of this video I'm taking it out so that those of you who don't have a budget for genuine pieces of jewelry, you can start off with wearing faux jewelry just like when I first started working. So again, with this skirt you can see that it's a little bit loose. I still have room to move about. I actually prefer my skirts or my dresses to be a little bit more loose so that you look more streamlined. You don't look like a sausage roll trying to squeeze into clothing that is too small for you. Especially when you are working, you need to be extremely comfortable. Generally speaking, I usually stay away from two-piece ensembles because the whole day you would have to keep on tucking in your shirt to make sure that it's not jutting out. That's one of my pet peeves. Some ladies that I see, when they're wearing a two-piece, they don't check their outfit throughout the day, and you can see at the back that their blouse is jutting out. So that's even worse because you look so clumsy and not put together. So I usually would prefer to wear a one piece and then a jacket over it. But for the purpose of this video, for those of you who want to know how you can mix and match your ensemble, this is one example of it. As you can see, I'm not wearing any other accessories whatsoever. Especially when you have a high neck like this, I would advise you not to wear any necklace whatsoever. You already have the high neck, and then if you have that necklace as well, you really will look like a turtle. So keep it simple. You can still come across as looking very polished, very professional. Nowadays Korean fashion is so popular and their pricing is very budget friendly. So this is exactly where I say you don't have to break the bank in order to look good. So stay with me till the end because I've got one more look coming up for you. For the last corporate outfit, I have purposely chosen this jade set, especially when we're working in Asia and a lot of the corporate tycoons are very much in tune with their cultural heritage and spend a part of their wealth acquiring priceless pieces of jade artifacts to be placed in their offices or in their homes. So they are very well aware of the significance of jade. In this instance, I'm wearing my mom's jade set, which she wore as a day jewelry for the pendant as well as the earrings set with 22 karat gold. This is an old setting made in Hong Kong. In those days they used pure gold, and this pendant is really beautiful because it's in a Chinese character, and then it's set on a gold plate so that it's staged beautifully. So it looks really luxe, subtle enough to be worn to the office as a corporate jewelry as well. And again, I have matched it together with the jade bangle in the same shade of apple green, the most classic shade of jade there is. As you can see, I'm choosing a dress that is in a taupe color, and you can see that there are the pleating details in front. You can see that the jade beautifully complements the outfit, because if you look at the color of the outfit, it can make someone look very washed out. So you need a pop of color like the jade jewelry to bring out the color of the outfit that you're wearing. I hope that you can see how much of a difference the jewelry makes to your whole appearance and outlook. It gives it a very finished, polished look. It's really so important. A lot of people dismiss fashion and think that it's not important. It's so important, because when you look at these corporate tycoons who are running million-dollar businesses, billion-dollar businesses, they come in every day as men, perfectly groomed, not a hair out of place, and wearing fabulously tailored clothing. Do you actually dare to come to the office looking less? And because they've always told me that presentation is everything, image is everything, because you are a representative of the company. Don't forget that. So if you want to climb the corporate ladder and be dressed for success, I hope that you will find these tips helpful for you. Be sure to subscribe so you wouldn't miss out on any of my future content. So I hope that you have a fabulous corporate career ahead, and let me know if any of my tips helped you along the way. Goodbye, and this is Eileen from the Pearl Atelier signing off.